Hello, everybody, and welcome to the day three of the UPSC 6 days workshop. So, welcome aboard. And yes, today is the third day of our IS workshop, and today we are going to discuss about geography. So, first, let me know whether I am clearly audible and visible to you all. Can you please raise your hand and let me know? Please click the raise hand button below on your screen. You will get a raise hand button. Please click that and let me know whether I am clearly audible and visible to you. I hope everybody can understand English. Yes? Can you please raise your hand and let me know whether you all can understand English or not? Because we know that we have students from different states like Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Telangana. So of course, we can't speak the mother tongue here, but we have to speak one universal language, that is English. And I hope that everybody can understand. Yes? Can you please raise your hand and let me know if you all can understand English? Yes, great. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you. So anyway, today's session, as we all know, we are going to discuss about a particular subject in the general studies paper, which is the geography. So in geography, unlike polity or say economy, we don't need to study world economy. We don't need to study world polity. But yeah, in case of history, we have to study world history in the mains syllabus. But in geography, yes, the geography subject is there in the GS paper. So the subject geography, we have to study everything about the world. So we are in this particular world, what is the physical structure? Yes. So when I say the physical structure, what do we mean? Physical structure means everything that we see when we open our eyes. Like early morning when you wake up from your bed and when you go out, what do you see? Can you please type in the Q&A? What do you see? First, the first thing that you see when you wake up and open your front door. I'm not talking about your mom, dad, your bed tea, your mobile phone. Of course, the first thing that you see before your mom and dad nowadays is your mobile phone. Yes or no? Raise your hand. Yes. But other than that, when you open your front door in the open air, what do you see? Yes, peak of Lord Krishna. Very nice, Advesh. And anybody else? What else can you see? That's really nice, sweet of you. And anybody else? What can you see? Again, Lord Narasimha. My God, how can you see those lords? Anyway, I mean, when you come out of your bed, you might have seen the picture images of the lords. But I'm saying when you open the front door, if you have a temple in front of your home, then that's a different thing. But when you open the door, what do you see? Do you have a garden or do you see the clouds? Do you see the sun or do you see the white sky, blue sky? What else? Yes, of course, the sky. Chandini and we have Pedinti says we see the sky. And in the sky, we see different clouds, no, different formation of clouds. How many of you like to click those clouds, like different formation of clouds? Sometimes you will see the shape of the cloud like an elephant. Yes, sometimes it looks like a small cat and sometimes it looks like a big mountain. So there are different formation of the clouds as well. But trust me, do you know that there are names of such clouds as well? Yes, when we study this particular subject, it will become so interesting for you that you will end up knowing the names of the clouds. Not only that, in fact, you will be able to know so many facts which are related to the concept of that particular fact. But anyway, to not make things much complicated, let's start our class today. So before starting the class, I really want to know about you. First, I want to know what kind of crowd am I facing today? I have to know that, right? Because I can't unmute you all. Then a lot of like noises might come up. So I'm not unmuting you. But yes, we can communicate through the chat box or we can communicate through some poll that I'm going to launch now. Okay. So firstly, I want to know about you. So I'm launching a poll in front of your screen and you can see on your screen. Let us know about you. It's like KYC, know yourself, right? KYC. What is it? Know yourself. Know your customer. Okay. So this is, you are not a customer. like don't never think that way. We are all aspirants. We are thinking for the UPSC examination. Our focus is to become an IAS, IPS officer and to become the most important asset of this nation, right? So that is our target. But before that, let us know about you. Let me know about you. Like 70% have already answered. The 30% don't sleep. Wake up, wake up, like wake up, Sid, wake up, Chan. Anyway, who else has given the response? I don't know, but I can see some names here. I can say like Chandini, and I have one name, Chongloy, Angolal Chongloy. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If by chance I'm unable to pronounce your name, or if I'm saying your name in a wrong way, please forgive me for that, okay? Because my tongue it's like different tongue, right? Or we have different mother tongues around the country, so that's why sometimes I might make mistake in pronouncing your name, so I really apologize for that beforehand, okay? So anyway, let me see. I am undergoing graduation, almost 30%. Yes, now it's going 32%. Yes, and I have completed my graduation 50-50, 32%. So see, we have like 32% students who are in their undergraduation, like still doing their graduation, and we have another 32% who says that they have completed their graduation. Great. And we have some intellectual people as well, almost like 10 to 12% I can see here, who are preparing for this UPSC exam. That's great. And yes, another 30% I can see says that they are completely fresher. Zero knowledge on the UPSC, I guess, right? We have no knowledge in the syllabus. We don't know what to study and what not to study. But don't worry. Today's session, what I'm going to do is we are trying to make it in a way which will help the freshers. It will also help the students who are still in their preparation, plus the students who have completed their graduation or in their undergraduation. But let me tell you one thing. If you are in your graduation or if you have completed your graduation, then this is the high time for you to prepare for this exam. Why? Because see, if you are undergraduate, then you might have 1 year or 2 year left for the for appearing the exam, right? So if you can complete the syllabus within this period of time, like you are still in your graduation, and within this period of time, if you are able to complete the syllabus, then you will not be losing any more time after your graduation. Same way, if you have completed your graduation, then of course try to dedicate 1 year, at least 1 year, like a diploma or like another degree, because we all know during our matriculation, our parents, or during our high secondary exam, class 12 exam, what our parents, the society, they will go to temple, they will pray day and night for our results and for our success, right? But when we complete our 12th, then when we go to graduation, when we do our masters, nobody cares. And not only that, when we actually prepare for competitive exam, which will actually give us an identity, right? Because 100 times if you become a gold medalist also, nowadays that doesn't matter much, right? To become or to be in the civil service, you have to complete this particular preparation, or you have to clear this particular exam. So that is why this preparation is very, very important to give you an identity, to create a future for yourself, right? For the next 30 years, what you are going to do will be decided by this particular exam. So anyway, this was my thought related to your position that you are at present. Now, let's start the class. So first, what I want to show you is about geography. What is geography, right? So geography basically can be divided into three parts. Yes. So we know that we have the preliminary exam and then we have the mains examination. In prelims, we have to go for the MCQ, and in the mains, we have to write a subjective answers. But for the prelims, what we need to study for geography, that we can divide into three parts. So in the syllabus, you will get directly like physical geography or world physical geography. But what exactly we have to study is, or inside physical geography, we will see in detail Then next is social geography, and then we call as economic geography. So now let's go in detail on the physical geography. What is physical geography and what we have to study in a chronological order, not jumping from here and there. So like if you see the YouTube videos, of course you can get a lot of videos in the YouTube. That is correct. But understanding each and every chapter in a chronology, in a serial order is very, very important. Okay, so let's see here what we need to study inside geography. So inside geography, we have to first start about the earth. So yes, I have a small earth for you all. Yes. So this is my, what I can say, my magic stick. Magic stick. Yes, I can do magic with this particular stick. Boom, 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 like that. Anyway, I'm not doing any fun with you guys. But yes, with this particular globe today, I'm going to make you understand about geography. And yes, the first chapter that you need to pick to study geography is about the earth. How this earth came into form and how this universe actually came into form. These things. Plus, you have to study the different planets which are in our solar system. So those things are included in Earth and universe. And many chapters are there, which I will show you in the end. So in the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the study plan. Remember this word. What I have told you, study plan. A plan. So if you're going for a cricket match or if you're going for a what kind of any match like badminton or football, whatever it is, whatever you like, kabaddi or volleyball, when you are going for a match, is it possible to win without a plan? No, there should be a plan, right? There should be a strategy, what each person is going to do. But in this case, in this particular exam, you do not have a group. You are all alone. So you should have a master plan inside your head to prepare for this examination. So this master plan, which we call as the backbone of the preparation, I'm going to show you in the end. So stay tuned with me till the end of this session at 8 p.m. sharp. I will try to stop this session and then we will start the Q&A. Plus, we will also discuss all your queries and I will show you the study plan, how you can also prepare a study plan and get started with your preparation. Okay. So anyway, first chapter is Earth and Universe. The next topic that we have to take is geomorphology. So what is this geomorphology? So basically in science, we call it as geology. Yes. So here we are going to study about the earth. First, we have understood the birth of the earth, how this earth came into form. Next, we are going to study the earth interior. What is inside the earth? And what is the surface of the earth? Yes, about the mountains and what else we can see. Like inside the earth, there are different layers. Those things we are going to see. Also, we are going to learn about earthquake. Yes, mind these words. Okay. So we are going to learn about earthquake. Yes. Then we are going to learn about like tsunami. Then we are going to learn about what else? Earthquake, tsunami, volcano. So such like factors which we see on the Earth's surface, we call it as geophysical phenomena, which is a part of geomorphology. Now, can anyone tell me what is the height of the Mount Everest? I'm asking you in the chat box, you can type, what is the height of the Mount Everest? Well, okay, I got the answer. Great. Then Sidhu Srikant says 8848. And then Thangolal says 8883, 8848. Somewhere Ratna says 8849. Kama Lakshmi, yes. And Nasima and Narashima and Sachin. See, so there are different opinion on the height of the Mount Everest. Now, how can you say somebody is saying 48, somebody is saying 49? So why there is a difference? Like if you check in the Google now at present, you will see the height of the Mount Everest is 8,850 meters. Now it is 50 meters. Yes, the Everest is growing. How is it possible? Is there any kind of soul inside the mountain? Is that possible? That a soul is inside the mountain or like a living being, like a tree, the mountain is growing? Is it possible? But yes, it is possible. That is not because the mountain has some living being or it's like a tree or it has a soul inside it. No, nothing like that. Don't go in superstitious belief. But in the mountains are growing because of the plate tectonic theory. So about the plate tectonic theory, we will discuss in the class. So this theory makes us understand the formation of the mountains. So this way, different interesting topics are there which we are going to study inside geomorphology. Okay. After geomorphology, okay, remember these things: earthquake, tsunami, volcano, all these topics we will study in geomorphology. After that, what we have is climatology. So inside climatology, what we are going to study? So here we are going to study about the Earth's atmosphere. Yes, atmosphere is like a blanket. Like when you are feeling too cold, we take a blanket, right, to give us heat. Same way, atmosphere is like a blanket which is protecting our Earth from harmful rays or radiation which is coming from the sun. Yes. So about this atmosphere, we will discuss in detail in climatology. And in this particular module, you will come to know about winds, different type of wind. So we know the winds are there, right? Winds are blowing here and there. But there are some permanent wind which are blowing on the Earth's atmosphere. And because of this wind, we are able to see the ocean current. Now, see, climatology and oceanography are connected with each other. So, if you miss the classes of climatology, trust me, you will not understand oceanography. Why? Because when you know the concept of wind, or if you understand the pattern of the wind, then only you will understand how the ocean currents are moving. So, say for example, if you take a bucket of water, yes, uh, and the surface of the what and the surface of the bucket is calm, right? There is no disturbances. Then suddenly, if you blow on the surface of the bucket, then what will happen? You will see small waves coming out. Like if you blow air like this way, then you will see small waves are forming on the surface of the water, right? Same way as the winds are blowing, what happens? The wind will carry the water from this point to this point, and hence we will get the ocean current. So, see, this way the things are connected like a chain. So, that is why chronology is very important. Studying from YouTube here and there will not help you. Always follow a study plan and always follow a serial order. And after oceanography, anyway, we will study the natural vegetation. That means the different forests around the world as well as in India. So we know that the forest in Gujarat will be obviously different compared to the forest in Tamil Nadu. The forest which is found in Kashmir will be different compared to the forest found in the northeastern states, in Assam, in Nagaland, like that, right? So we have different type of forests according to the different type of climate. So in places like Gujarat, Rajasthan, these places are dry place. Amount of rainfall is less. So that is why the amount of plantation or trees or forest is also less. Now, if you go to Kerala or say Assam, then here you will get lot of forest because the amount of rainfall or climate is similar. So this is how we will understand each and every chapter, and we need to complete the syllabus. Then comes economic and social geography. So social geography, this is also known as human geography. So you must have got this subject, human geography. Here we need to study about the population. We will study about the census, like the infant mortality rate, the sex ratio between male and female, the sex ratio between a boy child and a girl child. So these things we will discuss in human geography. Also, we have to study about the people who are settling in maybe villages or maybe in urban areas. So how these people are settling in the villages, how many different types of tribes are there. So those things we have to study in detail. And in economic geography, what we need to study is the resources. Resources, remember this word. We are going to study the natural resources. Like say, for example, we are going to study where we can find the coal, where we can find petroleum, where we can find gold. Now we all know that famous movie KGF, right? Anybody can give me the full form of KGF? You might have seen that movie KGF. Like, can anybody tell me the full form of KGF? Yes, Kohler gold field, correct. But what happened to this gold field? Why it was in the movie? So see this particular gold field, which is in I think Karnataka. So from here, the gold was exhausted from thousands and thousands of years, basically, right? Now at present, the complete place has been exhausted. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. So those resources we need to study in economic geography. Okay, so I let me delete all these things which I have written, and you can take a screenshot of this particular PPT, which might help you to cover this subject. So anyway, here I have only shown you the basic chapters, but yes, you need to know what chapters you have to study inside geomorphology, what topics you have to study inside climatology or economic geography. So that detail you will get in the study plan which we give in our courses, that I will show you in the end. Okay, fine. This is the prelim syllabus. Now the next syllabus that we are going to see is the mains syllabus. So see, in the mains, what we have to study first is the world physical geography. So whatever we have discussed just now, whatever we have discussed about the earth, about the physical structure of the earth is going to come again in the mains. So see, there is no different syllabus for the mains. Next we have is natural resources. So where have we got this word natural resources? Where have we studied before the prelims? Can you type in the chat box? Where have you heard these resources? In the prelim syllabus? Where will we study the resources? Can anybody type in the chat box? Come on, just now I told you. Yes, the same thing we have to study again in the mains. Yes, the economic geography, correct. So in economic geography, we will study about the resources. But here we have to also study the industries. So see, say for example, in your district, petroleum was discovered, petroleum. And now the government, what the government will do? So the government, they will invite companies like say Oil India Limited, ONGC, or maybe GAIL or Reliance Petroleum. Now this company, they will come and they will drill out the petroleum from the interior of the earth. So such type of industries, we call it as primary industry. That means the industry who deals with the natural resources directly. Not only natural resources means doesn't mean only mineral, also the people who do the cultivation. They are also known as primary sector industries. Then next, you have the petroleum. Now what will you do? Will you fry fishes? No, not possible, right? So what will you do is, we will need a vehicle, right? So we have petroleum, so we need a vehicle. Now those industries who manufactures vehicle, this laptop, mobile phone, anything, the chair that I'm sitting, the table that I'm giving the class, so all this industry are known as secondary type of industry or secondary sector of industry who deals with manufacturing, taking the raw materials from the primary sector. The secondary sector industries will manufacture the products. Now you have the petroleum, you have the vehicle. Now imagine you don't know how to drive a vehicle. So what will you do? So you will join a driving school, like say for example, Academy of Civil Services. We are tertiary sector industry. That means the industries who deals with services, maybe hospital, hotel, tourism, Google, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything are a part of the tertiary sector industries. So this way we can see that there are three types of industries, and we will discuss this in detail during our mains preparation. Next, the third syllabus that we have in the mains preparation is geophysical phenomena. Now tell me, where have you heard this word geophysical phenomena? Before the prelims preparation, or before the prelims, before the prelims exam or before the prelims preparation, where have you heard this geophysical phenomena? Or where will you study about earthquake, about tsunami, about volcano? Exactly. Chandini has given the right answer. Manu has also given the right answer. We will study geomorphology. So in this particular, earlier we have seen geomorphology. So inside geomorphology, we will already study about earthquake, tsunami, volcano, and also in climatology, we will discuss about, like, here we have cyclone, here we have thunderstorm, in different types of natural disasters. Those things we will study in geophysical phenomena. And when an earthquake happens, obviously the changes will be there, right? The landform will change. Say, for example, suddenly an earthquake happened, then the land will come apart, and in between there will be a gap. So such changes we'll study in detail when we study for the main syllabus. Correct? Now, after this, let me show you the books. So what are the sources that you have to study or you need to take to study this particular subject? So see, obviously, you might have seen in YouTube and other experts saying that you need to study from class 6 to class 12. But if you are really weak in geography, or maybe you have never studied geography in your school days, then it's fine. You can go with the class 6 to class 12. Okay. But if you feel that you know some basics of geography, or if you feel that I can only study like one or two books, then you can go with class 12, or sorry, class 11, right? So you can go with class 11, World Physical Geography NCRT. So NCRT, like, it's a board which is basically used for preparing the civil service exam. And in NCRT, we can see that the language is very simple. And that is why everybody advises to go with the NCRT books. Okay. So you can also take an NCRT. Plus, for economic and social or human geography, you can take this book, India, People and Economy, class 12. So these two books are important. Other than that, other books are also given. But once you complete the NCRT, you can go with some standard books like Majid Hussain, or there is another book called G.C. Leong. Now, if you ask me which one is better, whether Majid Hussain or G.C. Leong, then I would say that in G.C. Leong, you will get some detailed content of climatology. But in Majid Hussain, you will get some updated content every year. Every year they used to publish, and every year they used to update the content. And in GC Leong for climatology, things are given in detail, and the GC Leong booklet is thin. So it is easy to study the particular subject. But I have another solution for you. So if you feel that you want a compilation of all these books, then take this particular study material. Here we have given the compilation of the Majid Hussain as well as the NCRT books. Because you can also think yourself, if you study from class 6 to class 12, and if you are going to study all these subjects, polity, history, economy, geography, science, ecology, environment, then like almost 6 subjects you have to study from class 6 to class 12. And that too, if you do the self preparation, you might take some 2 to 3 years to complete all these books. But yes, if you want to take some guidance, if you believe in some guidance, like you have attended today's session, then I would ask you strongly that you can take this booklet, and from here you can pick the important points for the examination, because we have compiled all these books and we have presented the important points in this particular booklet. Okay. So anyway, these are the things that I want to tell you about the syllabus as well as the sources that we have. Now, the thing is that you also want to know how we need to study the subject. Yes. So see, you can buy some books. I don't know. I don't have that particular book. Majid Hussain. It is like this much fat. And also, I have already told you, from class 6 to class 12, if you're going to study everything, then that will become a big syllabus for you. But if you know the topics and what are the basic chapters that you have to study, then it becomes really easy for you, right? Now, say, for example, if we, in geography, of course, we are going to study about the earth. Now, in the earth, we have to study two particular topic, which is obviously mandatory. And you have also studied in your school days. That is the rotation of the earth and the revolution of the earth. So we all know that the earth rotates from what? West to east in an anti-clockwise direction. We know that, right? And of course, as the earth rotates, it gives day and it gives night. That is what we know. And the revolution of the earth also, we know that it revolves around the sun on a tilted axis. So earth is not straight, but it is actually tilted. Now, quickly, what I'm going to do is in a 10-minute session or a 15-minute session, I'm going to give you a very important lesson on rotation and revolution of the earth. And from where I can also discuss a previous year question which actually came in 2022 and maybe in 2018 or 17. So like two questions I will relate with this particular topic. So give your full attention, my dear aspirants. So let's talk about rotation. So see, we all know that the rotation of the earth, like if we stand here, right? Like India, everybody can see India. Can you please raise your hand if you can see our great nation, India? Yes? Great, nice. So everybody loves India, right? Obviously, you have to love India because this is our mother country, this is our motherland, and yes, we are proud to be Indians, right? So we need to serve our motherland. Then that is why you want to become an IS officer. That is the first thing that should be inside your head, regardless of anything, regardless of any caste, creed, language, whatever it is. You should only think about your country and you should only love your country. That is the main motto that you should have if you want to start your preparation for the civil service. Because see, becoming an IS officer is like a soldier, but you will not be given a gun. You will not use a gun, but you will be given a pen. And that is your brain, which the India will be using, or the brain will help India to grow to a great height. Anyway, so first let us understand the class here. So as we can see, India, and imagine you are the sun, right? So now at present you are giving sunlight to India, correct? Now as the earth rotates, just notice here, okay? As the earth rotates, India is moving away from the sun and we are coming in darkness. Again, next morning, India is coming towards the sun and you are giving light towards this particular portion. That is, India is also getting the light, correct? But if you point towards the North Pole, now this is the North Pole and this is the South Pole. And in North Pole, we have countries like Norway, Greenland, Sweden, and the Arctic Circle. This is known as the Arctic Circle or Arctic Ocean, right? Arctic Ocean is present here. Now, imagine I'm standing here. Imagine this stick as me. I'm standing here and you are the sun. So now, if the earth rotates, and the earth is rotating as you can see, and you're still able to see me here, yes or no? Can you please raise your hand? You're still able to see me. That means that if I'm standing in the North Pole, then I will never see the sun setting down. So here, if you stand, then 24 hours, you will see the sunset, sun. There will be no darkness. There will be 24 hours of sunlight in the North Pole. But here in this particular region, since the earth is rotating, so I will move towards darkness, I will come again towards sunlight. But here in the North Pole, you will be all the time you will be in daylight. But that doesn't happen throughout the year. That will happen for 6 months. How? That I will make you understand with the help of the revolution of the earth. But anyway, let us first discuss about the rotation. So since we have understood that the rotation is not felt in the pole, the rotation is only felt in the middle portion of the earth. Now, if I'm standing here and I'm noticing a star, not a sun, but a star. Now imagine I'm noticing a star, okay? Now that means if I'm able to see a particular star, then continuously I will be able to see that particular star, right? That star will never move away from me because I'm standing in the North Pole. Now that particular star is known as North Star, or it is also known as Polaris. So there are different names for this particular star, okay? Known as Polaris. It is also known as North Star, and it is also known as Pole Star. So there are 3 names for this particular star, which you can see here, which is above the North Pole. Now, the question here is, if I am able to witness the North Star, or if I'm able to identify the North Star, that means I can understand that that is the northern direction. Yes, because the North Star will be always towards the North Pole. So imagine I am your North Star. Okay, now you're sitting there. Now just freshen up and focus in me. Okay, so imagine you are sitting there and I am your North Star. So if I am the North Star, then I will be your northern direction. I will be towards the North Pole, right? So if I am towards the north, then which hand will be your east and which hand will be your west? Can you type in the chat box? Can you let me know if I am the north, then which hand of yours will be the east and which hand of yours will be the west? Can you type in the chat box? I'm eagerly waiting for the answer. Come on, everybody. Please give me the answer. I'm saying if I am the north, yes, if I am the north, and which hand of yours will be the east and which hand of yours will be the west? Whether your right hand will be the east, yes, left will be, okay, a lot of answers came suddenly. Left hand is west, okay, right hand is east, left hand is west, right hand is east, left hand is west. We have answers from Abhijesh and we have answers from Bhavna, Chukala, Narasimha, Chandini, and yes, everybody have answered. Bhavna, correct. Abhijesh, correct. Okay. So your right hand is east and your left hand is west. So if I ask you now to move towards your east, yes, east. Just move towards your east. Turn your body towards your east. So which hand is your east? Your right hand. So say this is my right hand. So I am now turning towards my right hand. So can everyone turn towards the right hand? Just move your body. You can relax also because see, I am doing the drama here. You're able to see me, but don't worry, I will not be able to see you. So you could just move your body towards your right hand. Yes, everybody moved. Now tell me, which hand is pointing towards the pole star? If I am the pole star, which hand of yours is pointing towards the pole star? Yes, Siddhu, correct. Your left hand. Chandini, correct. Your left hand. Aruna, yes, correct. Your left hand. Correct, correct, correct. Everyone is correct. Everyone is correct. So since everyone is able to give this particular answer that I have asked you right now, can you dare to answer me this particular question that I'm launching in front of you? Now, study properly. I will be silent for some time. Read this question properly. This is a previous UPSC question. And yes, I'm trying to make you understand in a different way. I have changed some of the words. So try to read it properly and try to answer. Read it properly. Yeah, Narshima, please click the poll and let us know the answer. So you need to go towards your west. That means here the question is asking, you got stuck with a boat alone in the Bay of Bengal on a dark night and wanted to reach a village which is situated 10 kilometers west. So just I can give you some hint because anyway this is not a class, but we are just having some fun, we can say. So this is like the southern part of India, and here we have Bay of Bengal. This is a boat, right? So if I am stuck here in the Bay of Bengal, that means this is the Himalaya, and Himalaya will be the north. So this is the north, and backside will be the south. Then this will be the east, and this will be the west. Now I need to turn my boat towards the west. So if I turn my boat towards the west, then which hand will be pointing towards the North Pole? Or which hand will be pointing towards the Himalaya? So if I turn the boat, so imagine you are sitting here. So if I turn the boat, then which hand will be pointing towards the Himalaya? Yes, which hand? You can type in the chat box as well. So for geography, all the chapters in the NCERT are necessary. If not, can you say the chapters? So Gandhi Manasa, as I have shown you the study plan, that is the backbone of your preparation. So this study plan will be in the last of your study material. If you get this study material, you will exactly know what are the chapters is required for the subject. Yes, it is sufficient because you might see 20 chapters, but of course, this 20 chapters is not easy to complete within 5 days or 1 week. It will almost take 1 month or 1.5 months, right? Because there are a lot of concepts inside each and every chapter. So to understand these concepts, we have to attend the classes which will help you to understand and clear the technical parts. I hope you understand that Gandhi Manasa. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Anyone? You can on your mic or you can type in the chat box. And please come for tomorrow's class. The same link, today's link, whatever link you have got, it's a recurring link. Tomorrow, please attend the class. Polity class will be taken by Faisal K. He's from Kerala, and yes, he will be giving you a lot of entertainment in the class. So enjoy his class. He's very intellectual, very intelligent, and yes, he has a true experience in making you understand polity in a different way. Like you have gone for election, you have voted for the election, but basically how this parliament system works, that we will understand in tomorrow's class. So please attend tomorrow's class. So for IS preparation in class 11, which course is most suitable? So basically, there is no such thing that you have to go with a suitable course. Please study or take that particular subject which you love. Because without your love, you will not be able to proceed with that subject. First, you have to love that particular subject. So that is why just study whatever you love. And after that, obviously, there are these subjects like polity, history, economy, geography. These four subjects are conventional subjects. You have to study, okay? Yeah, humanities, like basically majority of these subjects are from social sciences. CAS, KPSC, Group CB, which materials are... Yeah, point is that for KPSC or for Tamil Nadu Public Service, for Madhya Pradesh Public Service, for Assam Public Service, we have one constitution, we have one earth, we have one history. So there is no difference in the syllabus. So if you study these books for India portion, thus everything will be same. Only for your local history, you have to study some local books as well. Okay. The materials that are available in the website are accessible if we join the class for free, or is it paid content? So the materials in the website are sample material which is given in the front of the website, but the complete material are given in these booklets. So you have to study from the books, which you can purchase for 2,900 if you book your seat for the full online course. Okay. And if you only want the study material, there also we can provide for 2,900. Okay, then anybody else, if you have anything to ask related to the exam or related to the subject, you can ask. Did you enjoy the class? Yes, thank you, Ratna. Did you enjoy my class today? Did you like it? Was I able to connect with you guys? More than a year. Sidhu, why do you want more than a year? The thing is that obviously nowadays I think more than YouTube videos, mostly people go for reels, right? Like 60-second, 1 minute. So people are getting more and more crispy. People are getting more and more short day by day. Short in the sense like we need many things in short time. So that is why this compilation that we have done, the plan that we have to complete within 12 months is a successful plan that will help you to complete the syllabus. That I can assure you. You never know, like 5-6 years, after 1 year also the syllabus might change. So anyway, some static portions will be same. Like say for example, history, we can't change unless the government change the history, right? Constitution, we can't change unless some new amendment comes up. So anyway, changes, if some changes are there, then some changes might happen. But basically, the earth, can you change the earth from round to flat? Not possible. Earth is round, so we have to study the earth is round. Mount Everest, it will not suddenly disappear, right? It might grow, but we have to study that. So these are static portions, don't worry. That will be same all the time. Okay. Yes, Bhagya, thank you so much. And anyway, those who are from maybe from Assam, you can also come for the offline classes, which we have already started from today. And online classes, those who are for preparing for Assam Public Service Commission, they can also come for the online classes, which we have started from today. For the students who are preparing for UPSC from different parts of the nation, from India, you can start your courses from August. And yes, the last day is 4th July. You can book your seat by paying a 2,900 and get the hard copy, which you can study before the class starts. or you can start your preparation as a pre-preparation. Okay. So thank you, everyone. I think there are no more questions and I can end the class now. And I really enjoyed some of the people who have responded to me continuously. I appreciate that. I appreciate you all. And I hope to see you in the last day as well. In the last day, that is day after tomorrow, I will come back again with Sajid sir, Dr. Sajid, and he was taking the yesterday's class. And we will discuss more things on the last day as well. Okay. See you all.